Today I have Fraser visiting me in my home studio. Fraser has been editing the videos at andyguitar.co.uk and on the website for quite a while now. He also takes the live streams, the Monday lives that we do every Monday 6 p.m. If I can't make the live stream, he covers for me basically. We had a meetup yesterday with a load of our Discord subscribers as well. It was super to meet so many people and to check out Gibson Garage and all that. But today he's going to talk through some sweep picking techniques that I just wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to get this on my YouTube channel. We've shot some more videos on Fraser's YouTube channel as well. I'll leave that below. If you want the tab for these, the link's in the description as well. But Fraser, I'll leave you to it, my boy. Show him some sweep picking.
Let's do it. In this video, we're going to look at one of the most daunting things you can look at on the guitar, which is sweep picking. But it doesn't have to be. We can use this in lots and lots of different ways that aren't just flying across the neck that you always see. They actually can be used in your solos in just the smallest way. For example, in this first exercise that we're going to look at now, it's just across 3 strings. So we're keeping it easy. This is a little bit like an arpeggio. We're just playing a broken chord. If we just fret across the 5th fret here, across the strings G, B, and E, we've just broken a chord. If we just add one extra note here on the 8th fret, that can be like this. That is just all down picks across that chord, and then on this 8th fret note on the E, we're just coming back up with up picks. For reference, if we had a bit of speed there, that is very Clapton-esque actually, just kind of going up a scale. It's kind of like sweep picking. The other crucial point there is that we're flicking off from the 8th to the 5th to get that. So we're going pick, flick off, and then finishing the rest of it. So down, 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 fret, pick, flick off, up, up. On that very last up, when we want to do it in a cycle, we're actually going to change the direction to go whichever direction we want to go. So it's down, 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 pick, up, flick off, up, and then down again on this to start the cycle again. And that's how we get the sweeping sound. If we just extend this by one more note, so instead of that first note being on the 5th fret, we just put it on the 7th fret, we get more of this minor chord kind of sound. And that just means this is a little bit more like sweep picking. Because we're not just arpeggiating a chord. This is kind of like exercise 2, but all part of the same kind of philosophy. If we just do that exercise very, very slowly, really focus on the direction of that pick, keep everything nice and loose, and really get that flick off working, we can build the speed from there. If we want to eliminate some of that open string noise, which can happen, we can also just keep slightly palm muted just when we think it's going to go kind of over the edge. You'll kind of hear that technique used quite a lot in people's soloing, where they just have a slight bit of palm muting just to keep everything under control. Now, just going straight into exercise 2, this is one I use all the time to kind of keep my skills in this technique sharp as possible, and it's just going to go from across the neck like arpeggiating chords. This next exercise is in D major. You might notice that the kind of arpeggiated chords jump from major to minor because we're just playing through the key. If you think about the cage system, this is kind of like the C shape, but in a D position. That's C, move it up 2 frets, and we got this. Same when we go into the minor, apart from we can't finish this off without sweep picking basically. So here we go. It's going through the shape like this. 5th fret on the A string, 4th on the D string, 2nd on the G, 3rd on the B, and then 2nd on the E. And then we're going to actually play with our pinky. We're going to play on the 5th fret here of the high E and slide into the next position. And this is going to repeat throughout the whole pattern. So once we get to that last note, we're going to slide into the next shape, and this is what keeps it so fluid. So try this. So we're going from D major to E minor. Keep that palm mute in here just in case we're going to get any open string noise. And we're going to go downs until we're coming back up, basically. Slide and then coming back. Then we're going to, once we get to the top of that E major shape, we're going to slide into the next position, which is F sharp minor. Sliding into G. All coming up, picking upwards. Sliding again into A major, which is on the 12th fret. Sliding into B minor. Starting from the beginning just to keep us on track. Just to finish off before we get back to the D chord a whole octave up, we're going to have to play a C sharp diminished chord, and it looks like this. So this is 16, 14, 12, 14, 12, and then 15, sliding up to that D major shape. If we just put all that together, this is the complete exercise that you can play, and then we can just speed it up gradually. And this is going to be now a full scale shape you can take and use in your own sweep patterns that goes from the A string all the way up to the high E string. All of those shapes put together is just an exercise. We won't necessarily use that throughout a whole solo because it's just an exercise. So we can just take one snippet. For example, if I use the A, I can use this when I'm soloing in A major, like this. To get this starting, we kind of need to have a note just before the first note of this scale pattern. So here, I'm just going to hammer on from the 9th to the 12th. This just gives it a start and an end. So if I'm in A major, I could go like this. You can choose where you start inside that shape and start from any note you like, and this is where we can just take sweep picking and be a bit more creative with it. It doesn't have to be from note 1 to the last note, all in one complete shape. You use it however you want to. These are just a guideline and something you can use to keep your skills sharp.
You can find an interactive tab for all those exercises that Fraser does so superbly played through. The link's at the top of the description. It's on my website, andyguitar.co.uk. But subscribe to Fraser's YouTube channel. It's a brand new channel. It's just started uploading. It's really exciting. And Fraser also does the AAA live streams. When I can't make the Monday live streams, Fraser does them. So we can do every Monday, and we do more streams per week sometimes as well. So check those out, andyguitar.co.uk/live. But subscribe to Fraser's YouTube channel as well for more content.